Hello, everybody, and welcome to Swampy Comics. I'm Swampy, and I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, whatever you ended up doing, and hope you all have a great New Year's coming up. I had a great holiday, and I took the week off from making videos, although still picked up comics. So today we're going to be doing kind of a preview poll list of a bunch of stuff that came out last week and a few books this week. This week, New Year's Eve. It's December 31st, 2025 for the stuff coming out this week. And DC isn't putting out a single thing, and I'm a real big DC guy. So it just provided me with the perfect opportunity to kind of make a mega episode. I think I got 15 comics lined up for what we're going to talk about this week. So let's just jump right into what we'll be putting into the tier list later on in the week. First up, we got Absolute Martian Manhunter number 7. This is written by Dennis Camp, art by Javier Rodriguez, and letters by Hassan Atsmain Al-How. And oh boy, one of my favorite comics of the year is back. Took a couple month break after issue 6, but we are back into the thick of it here. And yeah, I can't wait to dig deep. This series could go in so many different cool directions, and I'm sure it will. And I can't wait to see where Camp takes us with his writing. And I can't wait to see where Rodriguez takes us with his excellent art. Seeing some of the preview covers we got coming up, it's like some of the best covers in the whole series. And yeah, I'm beyond excited for this. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in Absolute Martian Manhunter. I expected this book to be taking, a few Eisners and, the sci-fi one too, that one too. But yeah, oh man, I'm just over the moon excited for Absolute Martian Manhunter. Apparently, this is just going to be to issue 12, but I hope that we're wrong. I hope we get more. We'll see. But next up, we have Absolute Superman, number 14. This is by writer Jason Aaron, with art by Rafa Sandoval, colors by Ulysses Ariola, and letters by Becca Carey. In number issue 14, we have the big culmination of kind of the story we've been telling since issue 1, with Cal really coming into himself. Clearly, you can tell by the cover here, we got a big fight with Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, or however you want to call him. And this will be one for the ages. I'm excited to see how Cal's going to deal with a kryptonite sword, and just really excited for this chapter to close. Not because I didn't enjoy it, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, but just to see where we're going to go next with this character. I can't wait to see him fleshed out more. But yeah, the Absolute line, killing it. And speaking of which, we got another Absolute book, Absolute Wonder Woman, number 15. This is written by Kelly Thompson, with art by Hayden Sherman, colors by Jordi Belair, and letters by Becca Carey. In this landmark issue, we have our first meetup between two absolute main characters. And I'm very, very excited about this and what it could lead to. Um, yeah, just seeing from the cover here, Hayden Sherman, I mean, just knocking it out of the park this year on this title, and seeing their interpretation of Batman is totally great. I love the look of the axe, where you can kind of see the curves of the blade there, and oh man, just a really really fascinating, awesome book. And just, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with these two characters meeting. It's bound to be a lot of fun. And next up, we got DCKO All Fight Month. Red Hood versus the Joker. This is written by both Joshua William and Scott Snyder, with pencils by both Dustin Nguyen and Giuseppe Camuncoli, with colors by John Callis, inks by Mark Morales, and letters by Steve Wands. Yeah, this is sure to be brutal. We got Jason Todd going up against the man that killed him, who's kind of framed his whole identity. And yeah, I gotta say though, I'm not too connected to Jason Todd and the whole Red Hood of it all. But every single other all fight month issue has just made me more excited for the next. And this one, kind of capping off all fight month, I'm sure is going to be probably the most bloody and brutal. I would be shocked if it isn't. I mean, Aquaman was pretty rough, but yeah, I see a lot of fun in the future of this, reading this, and yeah, for DCKO in general. I can't wait to see where this leads. Next up, we got Detective Comics 1104. This is written by Tom Taylor with art and colors by Mikhail Janin, inks by Wayne Fowker, and letters by Wes Abbott. This is part 4 of the Courage to Kill storyline, where Batman has a ticking clock to be contagious with this strange virus that's affected him, where he's slowly losing his sense of fear. Uh, I mean, clearly, the Scarecrow's got to show up in this at some point, right? You would think so. But I don't think he has yet. I think he was mentioned, and Bruce was going to go find him at Arkham at the end of last issue. So that's where we're probably going to pick up here, as well as getting to know this character, the Lion, a lot more. Can't wait to see him fleshed out a little more. Seems like he could be a pretty cool potential Batman villain. I really like his design and his demeanor. So hopefully we get more of him. Yeah, but Detective Comics. I mean, I've started reading at issue 1100, and I haven't been reviewing it week to week, but I really like this storyline, and I'm really excited to get through this issue. Next up, we got Escape number 5. This is by writer Rick Remender with art and colors by Daniel Acuna. Escape has been just a treat. It's one of my top 5 books that I look forward to every month. It's really cool and really special book with just an excellent tone. Um, I'm gonna have to reread issue 4 because I'm a little foggy at where we ended. But that was the issue where he was talking with some of the residents of the city that he's kind of stuck in the middle of this war, and you're getting one countryman's ideas versus another, but they both don't want to die by this. I don't. It's one of those books that it's hard for me to talk about because I just feel like there's smarter people that would do a better job of fleshing out all the meaning in this book. But that doesn't mean that I'm not getting a lot from it, even though I can't really quite put it into words. But yeah, I just really like this title. I really hope this is an ongoing and we're not going to end anytime soon. This whole world and this character Milton that we've met, um, just there's so much potential depth there. And I can't wait to just get more and more. This is a great book, and this cover kind of is chilling to me, and I love it. I can't wait to crack this open. Next up, we got The Expanse, A Little Death, issue number 3 of 4. This is by writer Andy Diggle and Wes Chatham, who played Amos Burton on the Expanse television show, with art by Francesco Pizza and colors by Sarah Stern. I'm a total Expanse stan, so despite some of the, a little, I feel like the art is a little too roomy in this series for my liking. I just love detail and sci-fi, and it's not a knock against the book, but I have just been loving this. Amos is my favorite character in all of those books, and to get a comic book series that focuses on Amos being Amos and the era of time that they're in. I mean, this could exist either in the books or the show, which is what I really am really grabbing onto with this. It feels like yet another short story, because that book series, the Expanse series, has a lot of them. One short story in between every novel. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this, and I'm glad that it's only we're getting a just contained story with 4 issues, but boy, oh boy, I wish there was an ongoing Expanse story like in between books 6 and 7. Like, oh, that would rule. I would love that so much. But yeah, can't wait to read this one. It's gonna be good. Next up, we got The Flash, number 28. Another part of All Fight Month here. We got The Flash versus Green Lantern, and two titles that have been on a lot of characters. So in this context, we're talking about Jay Garrick versus Guy Gardner. And I'm a Guy Gardner guy. Like, you know, he's right there at all times. Oh, and look at there's Alan Scott right behind me. But for Green Lanternist. But Guy Gardner is my favorite Green Lantern, Earth-based Green Lantern. I just think he is a blast and a badass, and through all of his faults and stupidity, he's one of the characters you can literally watch throughout their existence, like grow and change into different and better people. A lot more natural than other characters. So clearly, I'm rooting for him because I brought up Jay Garrick's name, and that's all I said about a Flash in The Flash number 28. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this. This is the All Fight Month round that I've been looking forward to the most because the Guy Gardner factor, and I really hope he goes all the way. I want to see Warrior Guy Gardner, and yeah, we'll see if he kicks the old man's butt or not. We shall see. I should probably read credits for this one. This issue of The Flash is written by both Mark Waid and Christopher Cantwell, with art by Vasco Georgiev, colors by Matt Herms, and letters by Buddy Bodoin. All right. Next up, we have more Green Lantern. Green Lantern number 30. This is written by Jeremy Adams with art by Carmine Gideon. Man, I practice this all the time. One more time. Carmine Di Giandomenico. There we go. Colors by Romulo Fiordo Jr. and letters by Dave Sharp. Clearly by the cover here, we have Green Lantern meeting up with Batman in Gotham City. Right now, for Hal, yeah, the Green Lantern, storyline, he's discovered his name in the Book of Oa, and he's trying to figure out why his name is just really big on a page in the Book of Oa. And last issue, that was last issue, not 2 issues ago. Yep, he was, on Earth, palling around with Green Arrow, helping Ollie out with some stuff and looking for answers. And this issue looks like he's honestly going to a guy who he's never gotten along with. I love both of these characters, and I love that they don't get along. I love the banter that they get into. They're just two totally different sides of different coins, but they got to work together because they're both heroes. Yeah, I hope this is. I kind of like, as much as I want action out of this, I want a lot of bickering and at the end of it, some understanding between the two of them, like a really nice moment. That's what I'm hoping for this. But we'll see. I'm sure it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited for Green Lantern number 30. Next up, we got Justice League number 14, the DCKO tie-in. This is the Terrific 10 Part 3. This is another book written by Mark Waid, with art by Dan Mora, letters by Ariana Mar, and colors by Tamra Bonvillain. Mr. Terrific and his band of time lost hero other variants, are taking to hell to try to see what Neron is up to, as he is pulling the strings. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This art of this seems like the loosest part of DCKO, this Justice League Unlimited story. I'm wondering how much it's going to loop around and actually matter, because it just seems really strange right now. And in all honesty, I can't even remember why they traveled to hell in the first place, other than to they were trying to figure out why villains were hiding there or something. And um, yeah, um, I love Mark Wade, but I'll be honest, so far for this storyline, I feel like Dan Mora's flawless art is really carrying me through this story arc. But also, I have a feeling that like when this is all wrapped up, it's gonna read so well as a single story. It's just going from months to month is it's a little hard keeping up with some of these characters that I'm just not too familiar with. But yeah, um, but nonetheless fun. Looking forward to it. Everything DCKO, I'm looking forward to. The worst of it so far has been a B minus, which is great. So yeah, still positive about Justice League Unlimited. It's just when comparing it to all the just near flawless stuff that's going on right now, it's hard to measure up. But next up, we have the Marvel Winter Break Special #1. I'm throwing the She-Hulk variant cover up here because that's the one I got. This is written by Tim Seeley and Tony Fleeks, with art by Nick Bradshaw, letters by Joe Caramagna, and colors by Rochelle Rosenberg. Let's see. I don't know what's going on here. From what I understand, this is a direct sequel to the Marvel like swimsuit issue that came out during the summer, and I didn't pick that up. I should have though. I love cheesy cheesecake books like this. I mean, they're just silly and fun and dumb. But yeah, I'm way more into like wintry Christmas comics and kitschy things. So you put She-Hulk in skis on the cover. Of course, I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure what to expect here, except for a lot of just full page and double page spreads of well painted Marvel heroes in risque clothing. But we'll see. We'll see if there's any story here worth talking about. I kind of hope there is because I really like the DC specials, even though they do without the cheesecake. I like the little winter break stories that just exist on their own. I think that stuff is fantastic, but we'll see. We'll see. Next up, we got Predator versus the Marvel, or sorry, versus Kills the Marvel Universe. #5, bringing this super fun miniseries to a close. We got Predator X out and about, slashing stuff up. We got all of our heroes that matter and are still alive at this point. You see on the cover there Iron Man, Spider Man, Wolverine, and Sue Storm. Um, Trying to get at the heart of this super vicious band of predators that has invaded Earth and is doing a great job of hunting and killing everything. Yeah, this has been fun. A little more serious than the Godzilla destroys the Marvel universe from earlier this year. Um, but just still a lot of kooky, crazy fun. I love stuff like this, and makes me regret I'm not getting the Captain America versus Aliens miniseries right now. But alas, there's only so much room on the weekly pull box. We'll we'll see if I get that in trade later on because I'd probably really like it and love to talk. Next up, Skinbreaker #4. This is written by Robert Kirkman, art by David Finch, colors by Annalisa Leone, and letters by Russ Wooten. Yeah, Anok has been challenged, and that's what I'm sure this issue will be. Um, what a another one of those series. It's like what a special time to be alive, being able to pick this up month to month. Just a beautiful, beautiful book. Just David Finch's art is something else in this. I mean, he's good all the time, but in this, it's just on a whole another level. Like yeah, I can't wait to read this. I'm really loving the story of Enoch and his trials and tribulations becoming chieftain and aging into an elderly state. This is all good, good. I love it. I love it. Skinbreaker's fantastic. Next up, we got Superman number 33. This is another part of All Fight Month. It's Lex Luthor versus the Demon. This is written by Joshua Williamson with art on this one by Hayden Sherman. They've come over from Absolute Wonder Woman with their glory. Um, Colors by Alejandro Sanchez. Letters by Ariana Mar. Um, One of my favorite DC characters versus one of my favorite supervillains in general, done by one of my favorite current artists, for an issue of one of my favorite comics, this Williamson run of Superman, just one of my favorite comics of all time. I don't see how this is going to fail. This is so cool. Look at the cover. It's, uh, you know, man, I can't wait to see what Hayden Sherman does with the inside of this. And I really like seeing that Hayden is the only artist. So if we do get some cutaways, to away from the fight to what's going on in the main part of the comic, I can't wait to see how they handle Prime and see what a Hayden Sherman Superman looks like. Ah, yeah. This is gonna rule. This is gonna rule. This is gonna rule. So good. And last but not least, we got Marvel Knights: The World to Come number 5. This is written by Christopher Priest and Joe Quesada. Sorry, I should say story by Christopher Priest and Joe Quesada. Written by Christopher Priest with art by Joe Quesada and colors by Richard Isanove. Um, this is one of those books I've been keeping to myself, and not really reviewing as it's been coming out. But I love it, and I'm throwing it on this stack because it's time to talk about it. I feel like I understand it a lot more, and I'm kind of glad I didn't review it earlier because I would have felt dumb being so presumptive about what was going on in this series. But yeah, I really love what's going on with Marvel Knights right now. I really hope this isn't just two mini series and they throw the label away again. Marvel Knights is, I love it, and The World to Come has impressed me every step of the way. So yeah, what a book! What a book! Can't wait to get to issue 5 and look at that smug little White Panther on the cover there. Oh, little bastard, Ketama. But anyway, that's the books that'll be coming out this week, and the ones that I picked up last week. So stick with the channel. Let's see, probably either Friday night or Saturday morning. I should have the tier list video out, and I will. It's going to be a long one because I'm going to be covering all of these books. So thanks for watching. If you could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. If you have a comic that you're looking forward to, or anything you'd like to comment on, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from people. And until next time, thanks for watching and keep reading.